You can feel it before she ever says it. The way her words soften when she talks to you. The way she lingers a little longer before hanging up. See, women rarely announce their feelings. They reveal them through tone, through word choice, through the subtle pauses. Only your heart seems to notice. Psychology says that long before a woman confesses her feelings, her language already does. So, if you've been wondering whether she's catching feelings for you, listen closely, because the signs are always there, hidden not in her texts or emojis, but in the quiet confessions between her words. 1. I feel like I've known you forever. She says it with a small laugh, maybe half joking, but there's more in her tone than she realizes. This isn't about time, it's about familiarity, that deep, almost unexplainable comfort you get with someone when your souls recognize each other before your minds even catch up. See, when a woman feels emotionally safe around you, her subconscious starts linking that safety with warmth and closeness. She starts feeling like you've always been there, even if it's only been a few weeks. Psychologists like Dr. John Gottman call this emotional attunement. It's when two people's emotional frequencies sync up naturally. When she says, "It's weird, I feel like I've known you forever," she's not just being cute, she's confessing emotional familiarity. You've already built a bridge into her emotional world. Let's say you've only been talking for a short time, but conversations with her feel light, effortless, almost fated. She doesn't check her phone, doesn't try to fill the silence because silence with you feels natural. That's what this phrase means. She's realized she doesn't have to try. How should you respond? Keep it calm and warm. Don't brush it off. Say something like, "Maybe we've met in another life." She'll laugh, but her heart will remember that line. Because now you've attached her emotional comfort to a shared connection, one that feels special, not ordinary. Most men overthink moments like these, but the truth is, when she says this, her mind's already decided something. You feel like home. 2. You're one of my closest friends. Now this one scares a lot of guys, but it shouldn't. When a woman says you're one of her closest friends, it doesn't mean you're stuck in the friend zone. It actually means something deeper. She trusts you. You've entered emotional territory that most men never reach. She feels safe enough to be open with you, not because she sees you as just a friend, but because her emotions are starting to build. For women, emotional intimacy always comes before romantic attachment. Think about it. She starts sharing her day, her thoughts, the things that upset her. Maybe she says, "I don't know why, but I can talk to you about stuff I wouldn't tell anyone else." That's not rejection. That's attachment forming in real time. Psychologically, this is called emotional bridging. It's when a person starts linking comfort, security, and emotional relief with a single person. In this case, you. Your best move. Stay composed, smile and say, that's how the best relationships start. You're not forcing anything. You're gently reframing her perspective, showing that closeness isn't the end of attraction. It's the foundation of it. See, women don't fall for men who push. They fall for men who make them feel seen. And when she calls you one of her closest friends, she's already halfway there. 3. You're so different from other guys. She says this with that slight sparkle in her eyes, half teasing, half sincere. But behind those words, there's a message most men miss. When she says, "You're different," what she really means is you feel safe. You stand out because you're not like the ones who only want attention, validation, or quick affection. In attraction psychology, this moment is known as selective perception. Once a woman begins forming emotional attachment, her brain literally starts filtering her experiences through that emotional bond. She notices things about you that others overlook. You start to occupy mental space. Maybe she says you actually listen or you get me. It's not flattery, it's a confession. You've become emotionally relevant. Don't just say thank you. Tease her softly. I'll take that as a compliment. What makes me so different? Now she has to explain. And while she lists the things she likes about you, she's mentally reinforcing her attraction. Every time she repeats why you're different, her feelings grow roots. Because attraction at its core isn't about looks or words, it's about how someone makes you feel. When a woman feels like you understand her energy, not just her stories, you're no longer another man in her life. You're the one she compares everyone else to. 4. Can be myself around you. That's when you know the walls are gone. She doesn't need to hide behind filters or act perfect around you. She's unfiltered, unpolished, real. When a woman says this, it's not small talk. It's trust made visible. She's telling you, you make me feel safe enough to be me. That's huge because most people go through life performing, pretending to be what they think others want. But around you, she's relaxed. She laughs louder. She admits things she'd usually keep to herself. Psychologists call this authenticity bonding. It's the moment when emotional comfort becomes stronger than self-consciousness. You'll notice it when she starts being goofy, telling childhood stories, or making weird faces on video calls. It's the rawest version of her, and she's showing it to you. Your job is simple. Appreciate it. You don't need to overpraise her or make it deep. Just say, that's the best compliment I could get. She'll feel it. Because deep down, what she's really saying is, I trust you with who I am. And once a woman feels safe being herself around you, she doesn't want to be herself anywhere else. 5. You make me feel seen and heard. If she says this, she's already emotionally invested. Women don't crave attention as much as they crave understanding. To feel seen and heard means she believes you actually care about her thoughts, not just the surface version of her. Let's say she shares a childhood story or a random thought she mentioned once, and later you bring it up naturally. That small moment hits deep. She realizes you're not just listening, you're remembering. Psychologically, this is called emotional validation. It's the foundation of attachment. When she feels emotionally validated, she starts associating comfort, safety, and value with your presence. So when she says, you make me feel seen, that's not casual. That's her heart saying, you understand me in ways others don't. Your best response, keep it genuine. That means a lot. I like understanding you. No fancy words, no performance, just presence. Because in that moment, you've become her safe space. And once that bond forms, it's hard for her to imagine losing it. 6. I feel a deep connection with you. This is where things start getting real. When she says this, it's not surface level attraction anymore. It's emotional grounding. Her energy is starting to align with yours. In psychology, this is called emotional resonance. It's when two people's emotional states sync up, like music, finding its harmony. She starts mirroring your tone, your mood, even your small habits. You'll notice her bringing up old conversations, connecting present moments to things you said weeks ago. That's her brain linking meaning to you. She's emotionally invested now, not because she chose to be, but because it feels right. If she says this, don't panic or joke it away. Stay grounded and say, I feel that too. It's calm, sincere, and emotionally aware. Because when a woman feels a deep connection, what she's really saying is, I've stopped comparing you to anyone else. And that's how you know she's not just talking to you, she's already feeling you. 7. I can talk to you about anything. When she says this, it means one thing onto emotional compatibility. This isn't just comfort, it's freedom. She feels like she can talk, vent, confess, laugh, all without judgment. She texts you random things, asks your opinions, opens up about insecurities or dreams. You're no longer just a guy she likes. You've become her emotional outlet. Psychologically, this shows secure attachment formation. It's when she no longer filters herself out of fear of rejection. The beauty of this moment is that it's quiet. She's not making a grand confession. She's showing trust in motion. Your best move, keep it light and open. Say, that's what I like about us. We can talk about anything. You're confirming safety while keeping the connection flowing. Because when a woman says this, it's not just conversation anymore. It's her way of saying, you've become my peace. You know that text that shows up out of nowhere. Just a short line on, I miss you. Maybe you haven't talked in a few days, maybe just a few hours, but there it is. 3 small words that reveal something much bigger than she'll ever say directly. See, when a woman starts developing feelings for you, her emotions begin to attach themselves to your presence. It's not just about seeing you or talking to you. It's about what being around you makes her feel. Safety, calm, warmth, familiarity. So when she says, I miss you, she's not simply expressing longing. She's revealing emotional dependency in a soft, unintentional way. Psychologically, this is what's called emotional conditioning. It happens when her brain links happiness and peace to the presence of a specific person, you. Let's break it down a bit deeper. When you're around her, her nervous system relaxes. She feels seen, valued, safe. That state releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone. Now, when you're not there, her body literally misses that feeling. And since her mind connects that emotional calmness with you, the absence triggers that familiar phrase, I miss you. Most men underestimate how powerful this phrase really is. They think it's just romantic fluff, but in truth, it's her subconscious trying to reach the emotional balance she only feels when you're near. Picture this. You spent the evening together. Everything felt easy and unforced. She laughed more than usual, looked you in the eyes a little longer. The next morning, a message pops up. I miss you already. It's not about time. It's about energy. She's saying, you left a space in my emotions that only you can fill. And how should you respond? Keep it grounded. Don't overdo it. Say something like, that's sweet. I miss you too. Simple, warm, real. You're confirming the emotional connection without overwhelming her. Because here's the truth. When a woman starts saying she misses you, even when you haven't been gone long, she's already attached. She's thinking about you during the quiet moments when she's cooking, driving, lying in bed. Her thoughts circle back to you, not because she's trying to, but because that emotional bond is taking root. This is the stage where her feelings are no longer casual. She's emotionally invested, and if you respond with presence and calm energy, she'll start to feel that connection as something mutual, safe, consistent, grounding. So don't take those 3 words lightly. I miss you is rarely just a message. It's her heart whispering what her ego isn't ready to say yet. You've become part of my peace.